Because yeah, you had like 33 at some point last night when I was watching.
Yeah, it's saying meeting is now streaming, I believe.
Yeah, we're good to go now.
All right, so my question is now, how do I look on Facebook?
I'm sure
Have,
your dad will weigh in again and tell you how you do.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Let me open this. Um,
Did
I
you
just
watch
clicked.
Hell in a Cell live, Maz?
I did. Oh, hold on 1 second. Now you're hearing me, right?
Yeah, okay, I
How
can.
do I go in there? But this is stupid. I feel like an old man. How do I see the comments without hearing myself?
So you just full screen the video and then like the volume bit, just click on it and I'll mute it.
Oh, all
So then
right.
you'll see the video, but you won't hear what's happening.
Scott Fourier says hello. So, all right.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
see that.
I
Okay.
find that super creepy, so I'm gonna turn that off.
What? What's creepy?
Oh,
What
it's
else?
just it's that 10-second delay, and
Oh yeah, it is.
so
It's like the new Borat movie.
I
I don't know
watched
if you
that
guys saw
last
it.
night.
The
a
ghost.
subsequent movie film.
Oh yeah, the ghost in the phone. That's what it's like. Hey Scott, hope you can hear me. I see it now. I'm just making sure that I have that on the side. Thanks for joining, Scott. Appreciate it. I'll let you lead the charge, Jason, whatever you want to.
Yeah, John's is gonna get us set up on the social media accounts, and we'll be
Yeah,
all
I'm
good.
just gonna share the live video around and then we'll get started.
Yeah, no, we're getting there. So it's always a process, and then we can get going.
Scott
Absolutely.
40, can you hear all of us?
Perfect.
I can hear you all. Yep, that's what
He
he
says,
said.
"Hey guys, hi Scott."
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll figure that one out in a bit.
As long as it's not at the same time, we're good.
So, did you have to go to Walmart and like track this down?
I tried. I went to like 4 Walmarts. Couldn't, and like a lot of times, I actually have luck because I live kind of in the boonies.
Right.
But I did not have any luck. I went on Walmart.com. I ordered like 2 boxes. Originally, they said they would be here on Halloween, and I literally got them 2 days later.
Oh,
So
okay, that's not too bad.
not at
Okay.
all, man.
I see these stories in the various card groups of like people, one going to Walmart and like either finding out when the delivery day is and waiting for the person to bring the product out, or two having the digital scale so they can weigh the box to know if there's any relic cards in there.
Of course, man. Like the funny thing was, we didn't know when this was coming out. I had asked. I know other people had asked. And literally we're there like probably December, and then the next day, in the Tops group, people are like, yeah, there are boxes on eBay. So then I emailed my contact again, and he's like, oh, the official release date is November 4th, but they're shipping to Walmart already. So he's like, for all intents and purposes, it's out already. So instead of paying $125 for this box, it's an $80 box. I wanted people to know, just go on Walmart.com because it is a Walmart exclusive.
Right. Okay. All right. That's good to know. I'm
This
well.
edition of Ball Caps and Bagpipes brought to you by Walmart, evidently.
I didn't say that. No.
They give us money, Walmart, so we can pay the bills.
Hey, what's up, Steven? Thanks for joining us.
Because yeah, that's one of the problems we have as the baseball group out here is actually getting Walmart exclusive products. Because if you don't go online to get it, you have to hope that somebody can go to Walmart for you and beat everyone else to the product.
Nah, they might end up somewhere. You might have to go to Seattle to pick them up.
I might have to go to Seattle regardless,
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly. Kill two birds with one stone. But no, what's like one of the things I wanted to talk about also is, some people might not know the difference between retail and hobby. Technically, this is considered retail, obviously. But for all, like, it's pretty much like a hobby box. I mean, the odds are still rough, but you are getting 2 autographs per box. There's you guaranteed a certain amount of inserts. There's some really beautiful inserts. All the cards are hand drawn by artists that worked on it. Um, there are parallels to almost everything. 1 in 84 boxes, you get one of the original drawings that was actually made, drawn by one of us to create the cards. So it's
Nice.
a really good deal. Those aren't bad odds. Autographs are 1 in 14. So even though you get two, I don't understand that. But hey, fuzzy math. It's
Right.
cool,
So,
and it's
what is the difference between retail and hobby? Just so someone like John probably doesn't know the difference.
sure. So I mean, I'm
He's
gonna
never
give.
had a box of cards. So.
So I'm gonna give you. I mean, price is probably one of them, but honestly, hobby gets the name because they're generally available at specialty hobby stores. Retail, obviously, retail stores. Retail packs usually get more cards. It's usually harder to pull inserts. So let's say in a hobby pack, an insert is 1 in 10 packs. That might be 1 in 30 or 40 packs in retail. So you're paying less money, but it's harder to get good odds. In this case, this is a retail exclusive. So you really can't get it at a hobby store unless the hobby store buys it and then resells it. It's not going to come into them. So again, it's harder to pull things, but for me, the fun is, when I was a kid collecting, you get 36 packs in a box, then you get 24 packs in a box. You'd be able to experience opening cards. Now with, a lot of the higher end products, um, it's like it's you're done in like 2 seconds. It's like one jumbo pack. You're guaranteed, your 5 cards with your 2 autographs, your game used, whatever. And to me, you might as well go on eBay and just buy what you want instead of trying luck, because the odds are you're gonna save money by just going for what you want.
See, it's interesting you mentioned that because I saw that Topps had partnered with the Super 70s podcast, and they came out with the Super 70s set, and I was like, oh, this box was amazing. But there was like 20 cards in the box. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
no, I said, what fun is that? I have to buy like 4 boxes to maybe complete the set, and then it's not going to be worth a while. Anyways, you're pulling for the relics and the autos, stuff like that there, which are really cool. But I'm old school. I'm a set builder if I'm going to build anything.
Yeah, and that's the other cool thing. So not only you're getting 20 packs in here, you're getting 100 cards. There's 200 cards in the set, base cards. And like I said, there's enough parallels to go around. The inserts that I did, the impressionist cards, the only parallels they have of that are the autographed versions. And like I said, they're all monsters because everyone that I had to draw for the set was somebody of note. Unfortunately, not every team is represented, but they're all amazing players. So you could pull, and they're all numbered out of 10, the autographs. So you could pull an Aaron Judge. You could pull, I think, a Jacob DeGrom. You could pull a Mike Trout, Ronald Acuna Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr. Basically, anybody who's a junior is pretty much in there that you care about. So that to me is the most surreal part. A lot of the other inserts have different color variations.
Mhm.
So, and those are usually numbered. Plus, then the base cards, you have the rainbow foils, which are 1 in, I think, 3 packs, and they're really beautiful. And then you have the different, like I said, the color variations that are numbered, and the autograph variation. Like there's endless amount of variation. So you could like get multiple versions of every card, and the base cards are really beautiful. They have, which it won't come out on camera, this cool marble texture on the sides. So they're really high quality. They're thick stock. They remind me a lot of the older gallery cards when I collected that I loved.
Yeah, cool. Like I said, I didn't collect the gallery cards. That was past my time here, but now I'm slowly working my way back on there. But actually, that brings up a question. So obviously, there's the parallels are out there. As an artist designing a baseball card, do you keep that in mind in case they decide to go that way?
I kind of had last year's to go on. Matt Stewart was the artist that did last year's. He's got also a really unique style. He did base cards this year as well. I think that one of the things you try to keep in mind, well, one thing is they tell us, for the originals, we have to work at a specific size. Whatever paper we want to do, as long as it's as thick or thicker than a trading card, they're okay with it.
Right.
So you kind of have to know that what envelope or what space you're working within. So I tried, the poses I picked that I thought I'd get the bulk of the player in there, because
Mhm.
I've seen some of the cards where unfortunately some of the like good like, important parts kind of get cropped out. And I think one of the things that's helped me is because I do a lot of art for signings, I'm always cognizant of leaving space for an autograph.
Mhm.
So thinking about space has helped me. These are pretty straightforward shots. I wanted to go just with nice posed shots. But I was pretty sure they weren't going to do any other parallels. Unfortunately, sometimes the autograph covers up part of the player, but um, you know, I think overall it was pretty straightforward on this one.
So it's interesting you mentioned the paper. I wouldn't have thought paper would have played much into that. How do you go beside that? I mean, if you're going to design a baseball card and you have to pick the paper, do you have a certain type of weight of paper you like to use, or do you have to fit in the constraints that Topps chooses?
Yes, I mean, like I said, all that I was told was this is the size, this is the area within the size that we're actually going to print. So if anything bleeds outside that size, that area, it's probably going to get cut off, which is usual with anybody who knows anything about printing. But as far as the paper, it's because that in each box you get a box topper, which is about 5x7, which is just about the size that we drew in. So I guess they wanted to make sure that it fits within that box topper and doesn't necessarily give things away the second you open the box. But in terms of it's whatever we're comfortable with. A lot of guys who are more painterly, who use like oils and gouache and things like that, they went for illustration board. I went for this paper that I have my own custom like 5x7 sketch cards
Mhm.
that I do. So I use that kind of paper. And I was kind of learning as I went. Like I went with a technique that I thought would work for the set. But in the future, I'd probably use a little bit of a different paper that has like less of a texture or tooth to it, because I noticed that that kind of like eats up the color pencil and like sucks it up.
Right.
Um, and I would rather have a flatter surface to work with. But it's all learning. Like I said, I hope this is a dream. I hope I get a chance to do it next year. Because it was crazy enough doing sketch cards for Tops. To me, that was surreal. Somebody's just messaging me now. They just pulled one of my cards. Sorry, guys.
Awesome. Yay. All right. Which one?
Very cool. Looks like the Kershaw.
Oh,
Perfect
nice.
timing.
Nice.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
No.
No, this is really interesting because again, like I guess for me, I'm the vintage guy and then the junk era guy, and so I'm looking at my cards. I'm looking at them completely different light. Especially after speaking to you guys now, I'm really looking at it in a different light now. So find out the thought process behind how you go to it. I mean, dude, I wouldn't even know where a paper store to go to and go and say what picking different colors, weights, and stuff like that, and then trying it out to see how which one works best. I mean, I find that absolutely fascinating because that's not my skill set. So
Yeah, it's all a process, and like I say, you learn. And I think as an artist, I said this yesterday, it's true. The day you stop wanting to learn is the day you should stop drawing. And, every sketch card set I've worked on so far, every drawing I've worked on, these cards, it's all a learning experience. And nobody's more critical of their own art than an artist. So I see things that I wish I did differently if time constraint was different. But somebody told me today, like, you'll live on forever through your cards. I think that's true. Like, no matter what, I did this, and it's one of my proudest moments. And the response has been really positive, and I'm so grateful for that.
So when it comes down to say the individual player, now I know from the conversation yesterday they gave you a
Hmm.
list of players to choose,
Hmm.
not to choose from. They say you had to drew them all, and they choose the cards they like from it. Then
No. So they basically said these are the 30 guys for the set. Originally, so like one thing I didn't get into is, obviously I wanted to do gallery. That was the dream. When I started working for Tops last year, gallery was just coming out. I
right,
was too late to the party. I'm a new guy. But I did, express I would love to do something if they felt it was a fit. And they said, well, send us a sample of what you would like to do. So I did a little sketch of Charlie Blackman. And then I got a random email saying that we want you to do the Impressionist set, and we'd love you to do it in this style. We think it's good for this, for the set. It's going to be 30 cards. Are you cool with that? And I'll never forget that feeling. It was an amazing feeling. Like I said, people say they're fans and this is a dream, whatever. And I can't say yes or no to that. But for me, it's the honest to God truth. It's crazy. But so they sent me the list. Like I said, not every team was represented. And was that a sneeze? I'll say
no,
bless
it was a
you.
cough. It's all
All
right.
right. Well, put the bless you in your back pocket, brother. But uh, so yeah, so they sent me the 30 players. I sent them the cards. They accepted them all, as far as I know, and or the sketches rather. So that was it. There were two of them I redid. One of them I really wish I redid, but like I said, all in all, I'm very happy with the majority of them and the response that they've gotten.
Cool. So you got your 30 players. Go through the process of selecting one player. And so, yeah, do you look for a certain image, or did you have it? And when you heard the name, you said, "Ah, this is what I actually,
Yeah.
I want to draw with them." Or let's hear the process behind it.
Sure. Because it was like an impressionist set, and I wanted to really push colors and hatching and stuff like that. Um, I wanted to make sure that I took things because I knew it was going to be shrunken down to a card size.
Mhm.
So I wanted to choose colors or poses that you can still see some of the details that I'm throwing in. So I knew that it might not be best for action shots, and I'm also, because of my OCD, I want a cohesiveness. So I definitely wanted stuff that was a mix between being posed and candid kind of posed. A lot of these posed studio shots I try not to do, but there were some guys that are newer to the teams when I started working on them. So like Garrett Cole, there wasn't a ton of shots that kind of fit the bill. And I really wanted it to focus on the players because to me that's what this set is about. It's about capturing an impression of that player. So I wanted to me the main thing was getting a set that kind of went along. And the irony was, I think the only player that I did, everybody's either got a hat or is not wearing anything, except who was it? Alvarez. I think Alvarez from the Astros I did with a batting helmet on, and that was kind of fun because they're fun to draw. But uh, you want them to kind of all look like they're done by the same person because they are, and they all go together, and you can see them as one cohesive set.
And so how long does the process take you? You have to go, okay, all right, I have the image of what I want. How long does it take you to put pencil to paper and the process, and how many times do you have to redo it as well too? I mean, I can't imagine it works right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I was talking to Angel the other day. Angel did the Hall of Fame insert set, which is awesome. We were talking about that. He did a great job on it. And he's like, oh, because we're looking as some of the originals are popping up on eBay, and they had like his, I want to say, who was it of his original? I think it's Jeter original, and it was going. People are asking like $5,000 or something. So he's like, damn, I have comps that I did beforehand. I'm gonna try to sell those, and I'm like, dude, I don't even have a comp. I kind of wing stuff, So it was to me the longest thing is narrowing down the single shot I want to go with,
Right.
So that was long, and then the penciling is long. To me, the hardest part, and you always get nervous, is actually putting color and starting the piece. Now, it's not the end of the world. If I messed up, I could have done another one, even though it would be a pain. But you try to have the mentality that you're not going to mess up, and you kind of, if you believe that, even if you really don't, that's how it kind of works out. But it was a balance between my regular day job and getting this done and trying to stay on task. Plus, I was doing 2 other sketch card sets at the time, so there's a lot going on.
So, are you sleeping much then?
Nah, I don't sleep much to begin with. Like the people at my work, I work at a hospital in cardiology. They're always like, I don't understand how you do this. Like you're posting new drawings. How do you even do it? Because what I do is not an easy job. It's very tiring, emotionally, mentally, physically. But I'm grateful that the hours still allow me to do this, and that I have a wife that she puts up with it a lot. So I give her a lot of props.
So actually, I'm only curious about this because my wife is a former nurse, so I know the hours suck. Do you guys work 12-hour shifts, or do you guys do 8-hour shifts and then work in the?
I do not. I kind of have the best of both worlds because even though I work in a hospital, I work in like a doctor's office setting.
Yeah.
We have a doctor's office that's part of the hospital where the cardiologist will see patients on an outpatient basis.
Yeah.
I'm a scribe, so I'm working with the doctors. I'm doing all their, all their charting for them on the computer. It's pretty much go, go, go. Tomorrow I am working a 12-hour shift, but that's rare.
Right. Okay. Because people always ask how the work is over this way, and I go, well, it's 12-hour shifts mostly.
Yeah.
You can't get away from it there. But I never know how it works back home, other than the people that are working insane hours in the hospitals that I know of. So.
No, I'm pretty lucky. Like normally it's like an 8-hour to 9-hour shift. It depends on the patients that we're seeing and if we're running behind or not. I tend to work with electrophysiologists, which for those that may not know is the electricians. They're the electricians of the heart. So they're very involved kind of visits. So sometimes they could take a little bit longer trying to explain arrhythmias and pacemakers and defibrillators to patients. So, but like I said, I'm very lucky that I enjoy doing that and that it gives me the hours and time to come home and do this because this has always been my passion.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. Now I was curious about that. We spent too much time on Justin Upton and the Yankees last conversation, so we get a chance to do that.
No, absolutely. Hey, I'm not wearing my Yankee hat tonight, brothers. I'll put on the Batman. Safe.
I did wear a very special sweater for you though. Just for
I
you,
appreciate
Maz.
it. Rangers, man, right?
Yep.
Very cool. I've been in one hockey game my whole life. It was a good game. It was the first game after September 11th. It was between Buffalo and the Rangers at Madison Square Garden. It was like a week after September 11th, and it was a very emotional game. I believe if I remember correctly, the Rangers won in a shootout. It was a great experience. I was sitting center ice by Raj Gilbert. So it was really cool, man. If I'm going to go to one game, I'm glad I was at that game. But I'd love to go to hockey again, man.
Let's introduce what we're actually doing here before we go any further. For anyone who's wandered onto the stream, this is Ball Caps and Bagpipes. I'm John McKellar.
And I'm Jason Turr. Sorry, yeah. We're doing the intro now. All right, we're like 20 minutes into the conversation.
All right.
Not so much. It's not really an intro, more of a catch-up.
Catch up, yes.
So that people can get their bearings. I'm John McKellar, you're Jason Dare, we're Ball Caps and Bagpipes. Tonight we have a very special video with the lovely Maz Adams.
Well, thank you for calling me lovely. At least one person thinks so. I joked last night, and I'll say it again. I have a face for radio.
Not at all. Welcome back, Maz. It's a pleasure to get you back on, and thank you so much for having us involved with this amazing idea you've had. Now, you worked on the Topps Gallery 2020 set, yeah?
I did. I have one more box left right now. I'm supposed to be getting a box from Topps. They comp us all a box, which is very kind of them. That one I'm actually going to keep sealed because anything that I've worked on, I try to put on my case there for sentimentality and have it there. But I do have this case we're going to open. For me, again, it's about the fun of opening them. Hopefully, we'll pull something that I did. If not, there's a lot of other great art and great artists in here that worked really hard on this set. And again, if you're a collector, you have kids that collect, it's a lot of fun to open these and to actually stop and appreciate the art because it deserves to be appreciated.
So let's know more about the set here. How many cards are in this set, and how many artists did the cards there?
Sure. So there are 9 artists that contributed in all. I'd probably say all their names. I'm probably going to butcher them. I'll try my best. Again, it's funny because I know a lot of these people. I've had the honor to talk to them and call them friends, but I really don't have to say their names too much. So I am Maz Adams. I worked on the Impressionist set. They're 1 in 88 packs, so they're the hardest inserts to pull, but there are people are pulling them. You can find them on eBay. It's an honor to do it. Like I said last year, Matt Stewart did it and did a really amazing job. So I'm glad to be able to take the reins this year. Angel is on there, Angel Avilas. He did some base cards. He also did the Hall of Fame set. Dan Berggren, he does amazing work too, man. He does stuff for WWE. I'm jealous of him because that's another dream of mine. Uh, so he did some base cards in here as well. Carlos Caballero, just talked to him today. Really nice guy. Does great Star Wars art. Did a lot of cool base cards. He did the Upton this year, so gotta get that signed by him. John Giancaspro again does the Master and Apprentice set. Really cool set. Really cool combinations of guys from yesterday or just vets and rookies of today, and did some really beautiful backgrounds in there. Kevin Graham also did an insert set this year. I believe he did Modern Artists, if I'm not mistaken. Um, at least was one of them. That's another really cool set where the backgrounds are actually drawn into, which I didn't know. Like I couldn't. He just did such a bang up job. You can't even tell. And then Mayumi Soto or Sato, again, I'm sorry. She does the Topps Living set. So everybody who knows Topps knows her. She's just an absolute beast and does beautiful color pencil work. So it's, again, great to be included with her. Todd Aaron Smith, just a great guy. He's a machine too. He banged out so many cards for this set, does it every year. Just a nice, humble guy. Again, Matt Stewart, he's got a really cool style, which I can relate to because I went to school for comic art. He's definitely a big comic fan. So there's got that influence in there. And then Josh Trout, and Josh, I believe last year was the first time he did gallery. Did an amazing job. He stepped it up again this year. Just great, great work. And what these guys can do, especially on sketch cards, it always blows me away because I can barely see what I'm doing.
Is Josh watching us? I am to see. I knew he was watching last night. I was listening. I was watching the banner.
Josh has commented that he is here. He said, "I'm here. You can start now." That was a while back.
There we go. Josh,
I lost him. I think.
I'm talking about his balls yesterday, so that's all I gotta say.
No, we're keeping it clean, man. This is for the families now. But yeah, so there's so those are the artists. Some of the insert sets. I'll show you like some of the cards on the back here. I don't know if you could see them.
Mhm.
Mine did not make the box, unfortunately, but it's in the box, hopefully, so you guys can pull them. But you got the Hall of Fame on here. You got also short printed. I think anything under or above, I want to say 150. So I think 151 and up are all short printed.
Right.
You get parallels in there. Just a lot of great stuff. Like I said, you can pull original artwork. There are one of one cut signatures in here of some great Hall of Famers like Hank Greenberg, Joe DiMaggio, to name a few. And just like a lot of like I said, the main thing is getting to pull the originals because you'll see. I mean, this is not a large box. They actually made a smaller box this year,
Right.
and to know that there's an original in here, like even though it's not sketch card small, it's still small.
Mhm.
The amount of detail that these guys fit in here to pull an original and to be able to see that in person is pretty phenomenal. So hopefully we get some good luck tonight. The last night I didn't have such good luck, but
That's all right. Tonight we got it. You got us on, and we're going to bring the Scottish charm with us, and we're going to see what we can pull here.
I will. I need some Irish, maybe a 4-leaf clover. I don't know.
Well,
I'll take any kind
my family goes back generations in Northern Ireland, so there's that.
There you go. We'll either get that or I'll pull a potato. One of the two. No, but regardless, guys, just fun to do this. Like I said, I just wanted to bring awareness to the set. I had such a little part of it, but it's a part that I'm honored and glad to have. And all these guys and gals, they deserve credit because they did such hard work on this set.
So it was interesting you talked about the other 9 artists there. Do you guys have any like group chats or anything like that? Or what you do it, you guys just all kind of pull it together at the end and go, "Oh man, that you guys killed it this year," or what?
No, that's a great question. There's a secret society that meets once a month. We usually sacrifice a goat. No, there's a there's a Topps group that's for Topps artists, and you know, when I was invited to it when I started working for them like a year ago, that was also a huge honor. Like I feel like I say that a lot, but it's honestly true. So people will kind of bounce stuff off each other there, you know, and talk to each other, and post like things that they're working on to show each other, and it stays within the group. So people kind of say, "Hey, did you get these cards in yet?" Or "I started working on this," or "Did you get an email from this guy?" And they've really accepted me with open arms, and I know how competitive the art field can be, so it means a lot to me, you know, that they did that.
That's really cool. No, that's the one thing I noticed with our fundraiser, that everyone was super great and everyone was, you know, always willing to collaborate and share ideas there. And again, you know, we were just nice to be part of it from our perspective. So it's good to see that everything's super positive and considering it's quite a competitive industry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, you know, there's like any art community, there might be a little bit of jealousy sometimes or whatever, but it's good because you can kind of see what other people are doing. And I know I said this last night and it bears repeating. It's good to have people that want to make you want to do better, that can influence you, and like you look at them and you're like, damn man, I really love what you did there. As long as you use it and focus it on your own art and you just try to be the best you and the best artist that you can be.
Cool. Yeah, no, it's just nice to see like the community is growing, and it's nice to know that it's working for you guys as well too. So
No, a lot of great people. Like I said, I feel very blessed. Even if it ends tomorrow, you know, that I got to do this is just crazy. I hope it doesn't end tomorrow. I really would love to do more work next year and just keep getting better and better and all that. But right now, I'm just trying to enjoy it for now.
cool. All right, should we open some cards here?
I think so,
All right,
probably.
let's do it.
All right, guys. I
All
got
right, before you start opening, what's your prediction for Game 6 tonight?
You know what? That's tough, man. Like, I kind of want the Dodgers to win, um, for a couple of reasons. Obviously, you know, did the Yankees dirty there. But Dodgers have been a bridesmaid and not a bride in a long time. And I have Dodgers in the set that I did. I didn't do any Rays, so it'd be nice to get an autograph from somebody who's got a World Series ring now.
Or
But
you know, they got cheated out of one from the Astros, so you know that works too.
Now that you mention it, Jason,
uh,
I think if the Dodgers want to win this, I think the last thing they need is a Game 7. I think they want to win it tonight because if they can't put it away and it gets to a Game 7, there is going to be that creeping feeling in the back of their minds of we've been here how many times in the last few years and we can't seem to finish the job. And I think that doubt, if that doubt's allowed to creep in for a Game 7, then it becomes a lot harder for them to win a Game 7. So I think if I'm the Dodgers, I want to go all out and win tonight, wrap it up in 6, and finally win it. You know, because like I say, like that mental aspect of the game and that aspect of how many times are we going to get here and not be able to finish the job could be what kills them and finishes them off. And that's not even to mention the Rays, who've been absolutely fantastic this postseason.
so I have to mention because my dad's here. I'm gonna out him. Thank you for joining, Dad. He says Tampa, a Canarsie boy. I guess that means even though he's the reason I'm a Yankee fan, he wants the Rays to win because one of his schoolmates was Stewie Sternberg, who's I guess majority owner of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Right? Yeah.
Canarsie boy. So I guess that's why he's saying that, but I don't know. But I'm gonna say Dodgers will win it. Why not? I mean, they're gonna win the series. I think. I hope. But I'm the kind of guy, man. If it's not my team, whatever.
You're not interested.
I don't. I mean, I watched it last year. It was a heck of a series last year. I was really invested in it, but that was more out of scorn. But if it's not my team, then
You're
I'm not
in
gonna
it.
pick. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me root for somebody else in the playoffs once my team's not there.
Same.
Yeah. No, see, we're just starved for baseball here, so we'll watch anything. So
Exactly.
it does not
Yeah,
matter.
I hear you, man. So what I'll do is I'll start. I got my box cutter. Hopefully, I won't have to yell to the other room because I've cut something. That I shouldn't. We
I'll
don't want
be,
to.
I'll be, I'll be ready, waiting with the button,
This will be YouTube.
the
This is a YouTube
censorship
hit.
button.
Exactly. Oh Lord. Go black and white like the WWE when blood happens. All right. So I am opening the box. Beautiful drawing on the cover here of Pete Alonso. Again, you get 20 packs in here. You get one box topper. You guys want me to do the box topper first?
Yeah,
Before
sure.
we do, who drew the cover art? Do you know?
Oh, that's a good question. I was actually wondering that. It kind of um I don't know because it's not one of the cards in there, and somebody's probably gonna know and yell at me.
Right.
What is his face? What's the guy who does all the? I'm gonna forget his name. I gotta look this up now. I'm gonna tell you in a second because it's of course now that I'm on, you're heavy firing me here.
The
Uh,
pressure's on. You got to answer the question.
no, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on one second. I know. Oh, you know who it is? I can just see. I might be wrong. It looks like Craig Krenler did it.
Right.
He does a lot of stuff for
Right.
Tops. Beautiful, beautiful work. So it might be him. If it's not him, I apologize to him, and I apologize whoever deserves credit for this. I should know. I know that it's not on any of the cards. The Alonzo card John did. So which is another beautiful card. But yeah,
That's you kicked out of the Facebook group now. You're screwed.
probably. I don't know if he's in the Facebook group, Craig, but he doesn't need more credit. He knows how great he is. He's amazing. Does beautiful, nice throwback, vintage looking oil paintings. I'm guessing. So
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to have him on, but he did get interviewed by one of our friends over here, Matt, with the British Baseball Podcast. You got to
that's
talk to him.
awesome.
So,
Yeah, no, he's one of the guys that makes you want to be the best you can be. So he's one of the many talented people in the field. So you guys want me to do the box topper?
yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
All right, so this is the box topper again. If you could see it,
Wow.
beautiful. 1 in 84 of these has original
Lovely.
art. I have terrible work, so I have terrible luck. So there's probably gonna be a thing of coal in here or something. Let's see who we get. Yeah. So actually, I know right away who it is. It's a good card to get. It's not original art. But it's actually, here's a good trivia question. The first person I ever did on a sketch card for Tops, and it's going to be by Todd Aaron Smith, the GOAT, Babe Ruth.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's a very cool card, very beautiful card. I like how you can see how subtle and soft his pencil work is there. Todd is a great dude. This is basically what the card looks like in the set. It's just a jumbo version.
Right.
And it just got this beautiful gold inlay in here, and
That's beautiful.
the sides have this cool pebbling effect which is like 3D. You can actually touch it, so it's a beautiful card. I'm actually happy I got that. I got 2 Hall of Famers last night. I pulled another one of Todd's work, his Nolan Ryan, which is another beautiful one. And these are
Wow.
great. I
They're
said it last
amazing.
night. It's true. These are great to get signed. They're really nice.
So, can you collect the whole set of the box toppers, or they'll only say like 50 cards of the box toppers?
Yeah, I want to say 20. I might be wrong on that. It's not everybody.
Right. Okay.
I should have probably memorized all the numbers, but there are no variations of the box toppers. You can't get autographs. All you can pull is the original art, which
Okay.
I say all, but really, I mean, what more could you want from that?
No,
And then have the card to go with it.
Exactly. So I'm gonna have to have my buddy go to Walmart and pick me up a box here. So I'm gonna have to open one of these up, and we'll have another night with this. Maybe sometime lockdown will be over, and John can actually come over and look at these things.
Oh man, they're really nice, and I'll show you the packs. The packs have the same Alonzo artwork on them. Like I said, you get 20 in the box. Really nice. You're guaranteed 2 autographs in here. There's 150 different autographs you can get. There's a lot of rookies, but there's also legends and veterans and stuff like that. I'm gonna mix them up, man, because last night I think I pulled like the first 2 autographs like right off the bat.
So what's interesting is I didn't realize I think it's 1990 score came with Mickey Mantle autographs. There's something in there. And some dude bought 30 boxes and didn't pull any of them yet. He's looking for another 30 boxes. Oh, no, so John, this is a junk era. There's just millions of these cards there. But he thought by 30 boxes, he'd pull at least one.
A lot of them faded over the years and stuff, and people handled them, and because he was still alive then. And they're, that was when pulling an autograph, you really should jump up and down like Grandpa or Charlie Bucket or Grandpa Joe or something. Now we're so numb to autographs. I'm seeing when I was a kid, I remember pulling out of NBA hoops. It was 1 in 144 packs. I pulled an autographics of some scrub, and I didn't care. It was like my first on-card autograph out of a CVS. I'm like, oh my god! It was like Elliot Perry or somebody like that from the Bucks.
I'm trying to think. So that was the same thing because I had 2001 Bowman, and it was like Alex Escobar, and it was his rookie card, and I was like, man, that guy's gonna be good. Like I was rooting hard to be good because I had his autograph.
That's the thing, man. And like I said, I'm seeing kids pull autographs, and they're so numb to it. They're like, oh man, because it's not like it used to be, the autograph game and card collecting and stuff like that. But to me, it's all about the fun. If you're gonna pay money, you want the experience of opening cards. It's like gambling, right? You want the experience of gambling. You want it to last. It's better to do a penny slots than put $100 down and that's it. So I'm gonna start opening these if that's cool.
All right, let's do it.
Go for it, yeah.
All right, man. So again, these are Walmart exclusives. You could get them on Walmart.com. They're $80 a box. You get 2 autographs. Just want people to know that. Don't go.
Need to do an advert pose.
They're don't pay inflated prices on eBay, man. All right.
Yeah, fuck you.
We're opening the first one.
This is
I'll go through some of them.
I heard that, John.
That's okay. I don't know if you're really drinking tea. So here's I'm gonna go over some of these. One of my favorites here. This is by Josh Trout. It's Dustin May. That hair there, man. I'm jealous.
Josh Trout, absolute legend. That is a tremendous card.
That looks like you right there, man.
Yeah, well,
Dustin May hair, yeah.
Slightly reddish. Slightly more red hair, but yeah.
I just mean the beauty, the flow, right?
I think I'm gonna dye John's hair when he's sleeping. So he'll look like Dustin May at the end here.
Don't you bloody come anywhere near me when I'm sleeping?
I love this one
You're
too.
50 miles away. That would be so creepy.
This was by John Giancaspro, Lance McCullers Jr. Very nice portrait card there.
Lovely.
What's funny is on the back it says, you won't be able to say this, it says did not play injured.
Yep.
That's what pretty much 2020 was.
So that's funny. I was going through my cards earlier today, and I was looking at his dad's card. I have an 87 honors.
So the colors he opted out, right?
No, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember he blew out his elbow, so he recovered from Tommy John, 18 months.
I was gonna say I literally just said it, but that's fine. That's cool.
The Astros have had some luck, man. They had Verlander go down with Tommy John as well.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's got it rough at home with his supermodel wife.
I know it's tough when Kate Upton gives you back massages. You know?
Oh God, yeah, the poor guy. So this is cool. So this is one of the parallels you can pull. This is an Anthony Rizzo private. There we go, and that's numbered on the back. It's 89 out of 250.
Right. Okay.
This is also drawn by John. Very nice. So those you can look out for. Those are serial numbered. And then we have one of my favorite things here. So this is a set also done by Kevin Graham here. They look like photos. This is Bo Bichette right there. That's not an on-card auto. I've seen so many people do box breaks where they're like, oh man, I got a Tatis autograph. And then by the time they pull the third one out of the box, they're like, you know what? I don't think this is on card. But yeah, so these are the Topps Gallery Heritage, just nice throwback cards. Nice black and white shot down there. Just a really nice card. So
you obviously opened up your cards yesterday. So are they actually autographed on the card, or are they autographed on the sticker and then the stickers on the card?
Yeah, so Topps Gallery is all sticker. They're all stickers except for the cuts, which are all one of ones.
Right.
They're all, and I haven't seen any cuts yet. They're like, you got a better chance of pulling, I don't know, out of here, a rabbit out of a hat or something, because they're, like I said, they're all one of ones. But all the autographs themselves are stickers. But they did a really good job of including them. They have like a gold border around there.
Right. Okay.
So they fit them in perfectly.
Amazing. All right.
I'm hoping we pull one of mine, man, because that would be 0 for 2. I'm gonna tape this up and send it back to Walmart now.
Yeah, exactly. You can just say, it was you can just re-glue the package and send it back and go, yeah, this wasn't what I wanted. You can even swap the cards out,
All right.
We'll need to start a new weekly show, The Hunt for Maz.
The Hunt for Maz.
Where we just keep trying to find one of yours.
Well, I'm gonna have a shut out, buy a box of cards for us, and we'll open it next time we actually get to see each other, John.
Sounds good, man. Imagine us doing this side by side. That would be weird.
That would be cool. I saw some people doing that. So this is one of the rainbow foils parallels. I don't know if you could see it. It's like a refractor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can get these in every base card. That's an Eric Hosmer.
So Maz, cool. Sorry, let me just ask what you know about the decision making and what went into choosing the font and the borders and stuff like that. Was that were you made privy to any of those kind of decisions and what the decision making process was?
I'll be about as privy to it as you are. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, the thing was, once I sent my art in, I did get like rough mock-ups showing me what mine were gonna look like. They were actually the autographed versions, and you could kind of see in the bottom. Um, Another person messaged me. I'm grateful for that, my buddy Rob. But anyway, yeah. So that I saw, so I knew what mine were gonna look like. I didn't know the base cards or anything like that, but they are really classy. And like I said,
Yeah.
it doesn't come through, but it has this little texturing around. They're really high quality cards. Um, I think these are 1 in 4 or 1 in 3 packs. I want to
I
say. I think one
really
in
love
four.
the gold with the
Yeah,
font and the metallic-y type look. It's
absolutely. Yeah.
just beautiful.
Some people have said they've had trouble reading them. I don't really have trouble reading them. Maybe just saying some of the names is tough for people, which could be. Some of them are tough for me, but um, yeah. I mean, we were talking about it last night. Like one of the weird things is like LeMayeu's not in the set. There's some guys that aren't in the set, and I don't know why. I can't answer that. Maybe other people know that. But he would
Maybe
have been
just
a
a
key guy.
maybe just a licensing type thing, or
No, because Topps has the license for him, so I don't know. I mean, obviously they didn't include everybody.
Mhm.
I don't know the reasoning. Maybe somebody did it and they didn't accept it. It would just be guessing. But there's other people that are missing, and then people that are in here that you wouldn't think. So I don't
well,
know.
if that's what Maz is saying, I'm going to take that as the truth.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
assume if Maz says that might be the case that someone has done it, but it wasn't good enough.
no. I
So
just no. Not. I don't. I have no idea how any of it works, man. I'm the last person to say it. Like I said, my involvement was just in this insert set. I don't want
Mm.
to claim to know anything about any of that. I just want to advocate for the set because I know how hard everybody worked on it. So
So far,
um,
so good. It looks absolutely like I say, the font, the colors, the it's just like you said. You used the word earlier, classy, and I think
they
it's so
are.
right. Really
They
nice.
are, and it's love. I've said it's made by fans for fans because that's what they are.
Hmm.
And then one of the things you got to look out for, like here's another Eloy Jimenez of the Gallery Heritage. Very nice card. It looks. I'm sure it probably looks like a photo to you guys. It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
No,
yeah,
their
it's
their
very,
drawing's
very
beautiful.
realistic.
Kevin Graham. Here's another really nice one by Josh. Nick Solak, my buddy Chris. It's his
Do
favorite player. Really, and I've talked to Nick. He's a really nice guy. Ex-Yankee. But yeah, one of the things I was going to say is you'll see down here the marbling around the name is black. There are
Mhm.
different colored variations to look out for that are serial numbered. So if you get a blue, I think an orange, I think a green, they're all different numbered variations of that.
oh,
So and like each card, you can really stop and take a look at and appreciate because they really should be. It's not just a photograph, not to downplay a photograph, but there's just so much time and effort that goes into these.
I'm putting in my order for Topps Gallery right now.
I want to see it.
Well,
Screenshot it.
I'm sending it to my buddy who gets my cards. He's my supplier.
while Jason's doing that, we have a question from Ryan Van Buren.
Yes.
Does Topps make you sign a non-compete?
No. 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 Not me. Not me. I'm freelance. I can do whatever. I have to behave. I can't show certain things unless I'm given, permission. But no, it's freelance. When I do a set, usually I'm working on multiples at a time, but I don't know if it's like I said, if it's going to dry up tomorrow. So I try to enjoy every single one. Hopefully that answers the question. We're not locked into contracts. We work as we
So,
go.
so when you say you're freelance, is that something that you personally wouldn't do? So if you're asked to sign a non-complete to compete to work on whatever it might be that you're working on, is that something you would just tell them, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm freelance and I would like the opportunity and the freedom to work on whatever I like, or is it just a kind of default setting where, like, if you were to be asked to sign something along those lines, depending on the project, is it something you would do?
100%. It depends on what it is. I've pitched projects to them that I would love to do. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I think one of my strengths, at least personally, is what I might lack in, talent or skill or whatever. I make up for in my creativity, and I'm a good businessman. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff I would love to do. It's hard to say. I don't know if they ever offer anything like that, but obviously this was one of my dreams to do this. This and WWE, those are my two dreams, man. I want to work for
Yeah.
the WWE and do art. I've come semi close, but not close enough yet. Um, But yeah, so this was one of the bucket list things. So if it was right, and because I, like I said, I work a regular job. If I can get it done, like I pride myself on getting my stuff done on time, doing a good job, and that's the most important thing is to be reliable. But
I
hopefully
guarantee you WWE would make you sign some kind of an agreement.
they probably would. Vince McMahon
Yeah.
would own my likeness, but it would be totally worth it, man. I'm a
You would be.
lifelong fan. I've watched since I was 4 years old. I haven't stopped. I'm a big kid. I'm wearing my Wyatt Jim shirt
Yeah.
right now. Wore my
Yeah.
King Corbin last night. So getting back to these real quick, uh, this is one of my favorites actually, and he's one of my favorite ball players. I said it last night. This is by Carlos. Just such a moody, cool looking painting
Nice.
here. Charlie Blackman, for my money, one of the most underrated guys. If I had to start a team, he'd be one of the guys I want on my team. I have him on
Absolutely.
my MLB 2020 team actually.
It's the beard, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yankee and in the Yankee groups they hate on it. I'm like, dude, he could have pigtails if he plays like that. I don't care what he looks like. Like, come on, who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean, Maz, I don't know about you, but personally, I think it's time to not necessarily do away with the whole shaving thing, but at least relax it somewhat. You look at Garrett. You look at Garrett Cole. He's kind of not. He doesn't have the short clipped hair. He's got a bit of stubble. He's not. He's not got a flowing beard out of here, and he's not like he hasn't grown his hair out like me. I think it's time to. I mean, it's 21st century now. It's time to move on a bit and appreciate that a person's grooming habits aren't the most important thing when it comes to winning championships.
I'm sure he smells really nice though, you know, like it's just the Yankee fans are the ones that are like crapping on. I'm like, dude, why do you care? Like, if you can play ball, that's all I care about. If you're nice, humble, and you play ball. And speaking of nice, humble, we got a nice little parallel here of Aaron Judge, another beautiful shot here.
Hey,
there we go.
That is nice.
Everybody stand up. Just kidding. I've been standing up.
Actually, you probably can't see that here. I actually have this. Oops. There goes my golf club.
Uh-oh. Jeez, man. Live from the outhouse. I love it. Is that for Ruth Bader Ginsburg in honor?
It was my buddy got that one. You know, he's got he got it
the
when
chamber.
Is that in London?
Yeah, man.
No, I didn't bring it in London, but yeah, my buddy brought that back for me. So yeah.
Nice.
That's a nice look, man. You wouldn't be able to play for the Yankees with that, but it's a nice look.
I'll keep it on for the rest of the interview.
Do it, man. Do it. We'll get hits. Put that in the thumbnail. So real quick, I'll show you another one. So this is one of the Master and Apprentice cards by John. Again, it's Jeff Bagwell, Yordan Alvarez, the hated Astros.
Very
Somebody
nice.
bang on the can now. I'm a huge Craig Biggio fan, and like I said, really cool. He's got the choo-choo train in the background, just beautiful work. So good news is we still don't have
autograph yet.
That's good.
I'm just cracking up here about a grown man saying choo-choo train.
that guy, he has an Instagram account. He goes from the train, all that. I think that's pretty cool.
This guy's wearing. Look what he's wearing on his head, and you're cracking up at me saying "choo-choo train."
I know. That is a good point.
On you, kid.
That's a good. Right. That's a good point.
I mean, it's like all right. I lost a bet. I have to force to wear it for the Yankee fans here.
So somebody looks like Steven was asking the score for tonight's game. Are you asking me to guess, or you want me to tell you? I'm gonna, like I said, I picked the Dodgers to win, so I'm gonna say that it's gonna be 5-2 Dodgers.
I am going to say 6-3 Rays because I think that with Blake Snell going up against the bullpen game, it's unlikely that the Dodgers are going to beat Blake Snell tonight. Which, like I said earlier, I think poses some problems because I think that it's inescapable that thought will creep into the back of their minds in a Game 7 of we've been here how many times now in the past few years, and for various reasons we just can't get it done. I think they need it. They need it tonight, and I don't know if starting a reliever and using an opener is the way to do that. I don't think that the opener should really be used in the World Series at all. I think it's a stupid idea.
What about you, Your Honor?
I'm going to channel the power of the Super Bowl.
Oh, God. This has gone way out of hand. I did not expect that. A second night in a row, things don't go by script.
Maz has done this with us so that it would be more organized.
Exactly.
Somehow we have 27 packs. I don't understand what happened here, though.
So Blake Snell's a hometown guy, so I'm rooting for Blake Snell. So I'm thinking 4-2 Rays tonight, and I think the Dodgers win the series, though.
Let's move on.
All right, so I got a nice little parallel here. This is what I was telling you about before. This is Matt Stewart. Matt Stewart, Matt to Matt to Matt. So Matt Chapman, green parallel, numbered out of 99.
All right, yeah, I can see that the parallel there. That's interesting.
It's got the green border. It's number
Love the
71 out of
colours.
99. It's very nice. Here's another one. Here's modern artists. I pulled this last night also. Shohei.
Oh wow, cool.
They're really cool. There are parallels and autographed versions of this as well. Kevin Graham did this insert set as well. Also beautiful. And here's like one of the coolest honors I think for me. It's not mine, but the Topps gave us our own cards. They're short printed. So here's one of them. This features Kevin, John, and Mayumi,
Nice.
and it has the Instagram handles on the back. So there's one of me as well with 3 of my compadres.
That's
So it's
cool.
pretty much the coolest thing ever. So
So which artists are you on with, or does it depend on the card?
it's alphabetical actually. So I'm numero uno. But I'm on there with my buddy Angel. I actually have one here. So today I got my first fan mail, which is really cool. Well, technically second, but a guy sent me a couple of cards to sign. So this was mine. So you'll see my wife took that photo. I wanted her
Nice.
to be, have a piece of the card with me. So
hmm
I asked her to take the photo. That's Angel. You got Dan in there, Dan Bergren,
Mhm.
and Carlos.
That's cool.
So, and it's cool.
Wonderful.
2 of us are photos, 2 of us are drawings. We got some cool hats going on. I didn't wear my shades. Mine aren't transitional lenses.
So are you gonna go and send it to the other artists and have you guys all sign it?
I'm not going to do it for this. This was for somebody else. If they want to do it, they can. I might do it with a copy of mine.
Right.
I actually was outbid on 2 of them. I don't know if it's one of the other guys that outbid me. I'm trying to get a bunch of them to sign. Like I said, I'm doing a personal appearance at a collectible store next month. We're probably doing it's going to be myself, James Fiorentino, and maybe another couple of artists.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're doing it. James is one of my buddies. Great guy, amazing artist, and so I want to get some like extra stuff I can sign and bring there. So I'll definitely be talking about that. That's December 12th. So we'll go over all that. But yeah,
So
go ahead. Sorry.
Both the artists there. Are there gonna be players there as well?
So funny enough, it's Fan Appreciation Day. I'll tell you the exact name of where we're going. I'm actually friends with the owner. He's a great dude, Mario. I feel bad because it's initials and I can't think of them. So it is. I'll tell you in a second. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
It's
In the meantime, we've got a few predictions here. Ryan, again, it says Ryan Van Buren says 8-3 Rays. Snell gets nasty tonight. And Stephen Loudon, hi Stephen, he says, I'm going for a close game and the Rays winning 6-4. So it looks like the people watching are, pretty convinced that the Rays are going to win this and take it to a game 7. Don't know how much of that's genuinely thinking that or
no, they won't
potentially wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Game 7. We need a game 7.
It could be. We got blessed with a really good series last year. I don't know if the gods are going to give us another really good one this year.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So it's BC Collectibles, I believe.
Okay.
It's RC Collectibles. I'm a dingus. So it's in Lebanon, New Jersey. It's RC Collectibles. So to answer your question, we were going to be doing it with some players, but they're getting a lot of big names, so we kind of wanted to keep it to a Topps artist thing.
Right.
So I think we moved it to the week before. But they're always, you check them out, they're always having really good opportunities to meet people. They just had Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad, Cowboy Bob Orton there. They had the genius, Lenny Poffo, for wrestling fans. Bobby Shantz is going to be there again this year. The best through the mail autographer, a treasure, a gem of a human being. They're always having public appearances there, and it helps to support. So we're going to be doing a signing. So I'm just trying to hog as many cards as I can. But people are more than welcome to send me stuff to sign. I get a kick out of it, and I can give them their info if they want, if they pull any.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna rip another pack here.
You just can't get over looking at me with the judge thing on.
That's all right, man.
He keeps shaking his head.
I pulled the Justin Bieber. No. So Mikey Yaz, Baby Yaz, right there. Nice card. This is another cool one, Bryce Harper. Again, Carlos, I really like his work, man. It's a nice little Harper. Here's a new, I believe this is a short print. This is a Masters, it is. It's number 188. one of the greats, Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks, nice.
Nice pose there by Todd Aaron Smith. Nice composition. So again, I believe anything that's 151 and up are going to be the short printed. A lot of the Hall of Famers are short printed. You also got random guys like Miguel Andujar, who I believe is a short print. There's a whole list. You can go online. There's a write up by Beckett. Really cool to see my name up on there. Very crazy.
Yeah.
It feels fake, honestly.
And as you say, short printed, and it sounds like something that should obviously be. It's probably a stupid question, but for the uninitiated and for people over here who might not know much about baseball cards, what is short printing? Is that an intentional thing? And if so, what's the decision making process that goes into that?
Sure. So short printed basically is exactly like it sounds. It means that they're basically harder to pull cards. They're usually part of the regular set. They're just not inserted at the same randomness. So generally they're more desirable. What goes in the process, like I said, I think it's pretty much mostly just the legends are the short printed guys. I don't know if there's more to it again because I didn't work on any of the base cards. I can't say for sure. And I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know how helpful I'm being, but
So I pulled this up here. So you're well, I guess that's the autograph set, the Impressions autograph set. You get it in 3,918 packs.
yeah, we're getting them all tonight, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tough. I told you it's tough, but remember, you get 2 autographs guaranteed in a box, so it still could be one of the autographs.
There we
It's
go.
it's not the hardest autograph set to pull. The hardest autographs are the cuts,
Yes.
followed by Angels, I think.
Yeah,
'cause
the
I think
cut
the Hall of
signature is
Famers-
1 in 75,000 packs.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're getting it done. So here's a nice one.
All right, I'll
Here's
put this
another
away. This is cool.
This is by Mayumi. That's a rookie parallel.
Very nice.
My wife would say Boba Fett. That's Boba Fett. Where's Boba Fett?
Fair enough. Yeah. So, have you made a Boba Fett card yet?
No Boba Fett card yet.
Yeah.
I'm not a Boba Fett fan, even though I'm a Star Wars nerd. I think I call him the Mr. Magoo of the Star Wars universe. Dude's cool and everything else, but but Star Wars, and they haven't done him any favors. But
So, I mean, no Mandalorian for you then?
oh, I mean, I love the Mandalorian, man. Come on.
Okay,
that's
just
cool.
checking it.
Dude, I'm a Yoda fanatic. Yes, Scott. I don't know if you saw that. I did touch on that. There are certain players that are short print. Like I said, I know Andujar is one of them. There are other ones. Why those guys? I don't know. I don't know if they were late additions. I don't know. But mainly it's the retired guys, the legends. But yeah, I love Yoda. He's like my favorite character of all time. So when you put a little infant Yoda, I mean, you had me there.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, the new
So
series.
Scott Fortier says there are current players short printed as well. He looked at the checklist last night. I
Correct,
don't know
yeah.
if Scott, do you know why the reason behind them being short printed? I wonder. I'll keep an eye on the comments and see if Scott can fill us in on that. If he's got any kind of
I'm
knowledge
looking at
on that.
Beckett right now, so.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you it's a random assortment. I don't know of any rhyme or reason. But Tuckman is short print. I know you love your Yankees.
Talkman is a short print. I know you love your Yankees, yeah. Yeah, they seem to be very random players, don't they? Luis Robert or Robert.
Yeah, you
Oh,
go.
that's a nice card.
That's a good
Robert.
rookie card right there. Speaking of Yankees, Mr. Torres.
Cleaver. He had a great postseason. Not a great regular season, but a fantastic postseason.
No, he started turning it on at the end there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about potentially trading him and stuff.
Nah, don't trade him.
Just
He'll
silly.
he'll get there.
Paul Goldschmidt, fantastic first baseman.
Oh yeah, another guy that I put in the same kind of category as Blackman. Another
I
really
agree.
underrated guy.
I
He has
really
the
agree with
numbers.
that one. Yeah,
You look at his numbers. So
he's
I
like,
like him.
he's like a Todd Hilton kind of guy.
Yeah.
Who just puts up crazy numbers every year, but no one seems to care.
I mean, and he's in a bigger market now, with St.
Yep.
Louis, so more people know about him, but it also kind of makes you people feel like he should be doing more than he's doing. But let's see. So no autos yet, which is a good thing. That
They're gonna
excites
be good
me.
ones.
That excites me. There's
So-
I think a Hall of Fame in here. What's up?
Scott says he thinks they do it to make people chase certain players that they may collect. So they kind of pick players that people might think they're worth collecting, and they kind of do it that way, according
could be.
to what Scott thinks, but he's not
gotcha.
entirely sure.
Scott's now the expert in the program now. We'll all listen to what Scott has to say.
I don't know how many Talkman fans there are, but that's my only thing to that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
the thing
I
is,
don't know.
I think you know, like after last year, there were a lot of people who were Topman fans, but he's the kind of player that's really hot for a minute.
Yeah.
And then like maybe dissipates a bit. So that might be what they're more looking at, is people who were really popular for a very short space of time, but then kind of maybe not over
Well,
the.
yeah, he was hitting like 400 at the beginning of the season until he was hitting about 40.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like him, man. I like him. He's like a Mike Ford. He's a guy you can root for.
Yeah.
He's
Just
another
not
really
good.
cool.
It's not always good enough.
Yeah, I know. Master and Apprentice, Ron
Very
Sento
nice.
and Chris Bryant.
Yep.
Very nice.
Chris
we got
Bryant
another
is on
Aaron
my
Judge.
Diamond Dynasty team. Fantastic player.
So here's the Upton again. Got to get Carlos to sign this for me. Nice little hat flip.
That's your boy, isn't it?
He is. It's a weird story how he came to be. Basically, it was what was available. I had contacted the Angels looking for like Yankee baseballs. I got a baseball from CC, from this last season, and I saw they had an Upton hat. I like how he plays. I like his swing. He's a likable guy, and I thought he was an affordable guy to collect. That's still kind of a milestone guy. So I went for him, and I've been able to amass quite a collection, to my wife's chagrin.
Any stuff from the Padres?
I'm trying to think if I have anything from his time. I think I have like a baseball from his time with the Padres.
I mean,
I'm trying to get a bat. I'm trying to get a bat from every team that he's been with. A friend of mine very kindly gifted me. He was able to buy his Players Weekend bat, which has a hand painted hawk on it from last season. It's like the sweetest bat I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the nicest gifts I've ever gotten. So
that's cool.
So thank you, Chris. Wow, still nothing, man. Here we go. We got a private issue, though. So another one of these numbered private issues of Rhys Hoskins. This is 66 out of 250.
That's a great little card.
It's really nice. Here we go. I pulled this guy last night. This guy, jealous he's not a Yankee, probably. I don't know. Marcus Stroman.
Yeah, he hasn't enamored himself to the Yankee fan base in the last week, has he?
Nah, talking some smack. It's all good. Here we go. This guy's doing a signing
Jake
for anybody
DeGrom.
interested. Yeah, he's doing a signing. It's pretty reasonably priced considering back-to-back Cy Youngs.
Very nice. And would this be an online thing where you send it to him, or is
Yeah, this is going to be a private signing. Unfortunately, with COVID, that's the thing right now. It's all private signings, but it's still a good opportunity. Still really reasonably priced.
And in a sense that, COVID and having to do things over Zoom or whatever makes things almost a wee bit more accessible. In a way, like not everyone is going to be able to go to a physical building and get stuff signed, but if it's just like an online forum where you're doing it, there's anyone anywhere can go.
No, I agree.
And be involved. It's like the Negro League fundraiser and stuff like that, and the interviews that we were doing. If it weren't for COVID, that probably wouldn't have happened on the scale that it did. And so despite being all over the place, we came closer together because of it.
I agree. You're getting real emotional. I appreciate it, man. So this is one of my favorite looking cards too. Here, unfortunately it's Bregman. Very divisive guy.
Oh, it's fucking Blackman. That is a really nice card, though.
It is. It's beautiful. We pulled another one of these guys, the Heritage. Very nice. And thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. I haven't pulled any of yours yet, buddy, but I'll send them to you if I get them. If it's anybody need. Joey Votto. Joey Votto was actually the first one that I got of mine, and I'll show those in a little bit.
Cool.
He's the first one I was able to buy.
So you went for your box yesterday and opened up all the autographs in the first couple packs, and now we're gonna go to the last couple packs.
To the end. I mixed them up, man, and I'm a terror. I got fat little chicken nugget fingers. I mixed them up the best I could.
We're just bringing the suspense. That's all.
It is, and I'm opening them. The good news is these aren't like going to anybody, so they can't think I'm futzing with the cards. Otherwise, I would have the behinds, the headshot here. All right, so let's see. There's something maybe in here, maybe not. So it looks like one of the parallels. Okay, cool. So yeah, so still nothing. We got a Yankee here, but we got another Masters and Apprentice. I believe you get 4 of these in a box. They're really cool cards. So here you go. So this was one of the younger combos they went with. They went with Bellinger and Lux, which it's weird because you got like Santo on another card. You got like Mattingly on the Yankee card, and then you got a guy who still relatively could be an apprentice.
What you just said, Cody Bellinger, at 28, 29?
Well, Cody Bellinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he hasn't been playing that long, though.
No, Bellinger's like 24. He's young.
Yeah.
Is he younger? I thought that. I was thinking to myself, he can't be any older than like 28, 29. He's still quite a young player.
He's young, dude. He's just big. He just looks old, maybe. I don't know. He already had as many home runs as his dad in one season, though. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. His dad was
Oh,
a
that's
nice
right.
little.
He's Clay Bellinger's son, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, Clay
nice little
Bellinger.
utility player.
Yeah,
So he's 25 years old.
25.
He is. All right, so man, literally this box has been. I think they just duplicated. They put it like in some kind of fly chamber and just. It's like the same thing. So here, Angel, we pulled another Barry Larkin. I pulled him last night. I'm getting a lot of the same guys.
Right. Okay. That's
I
not
don't
good.
know. You said that's not good.
No good. Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting like a box and then having that same sequence of cards there. So
I'm gonna get the same autographs. Well, the thing is, the inserts. It's understandable. There's only so many guys in the insert set. So how many packs we got left? I'll tell you guys real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. Still
right.
nothing, man.
Still nothing.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for a big. We need our Bobby Bonilla moment. Is what we need.
Oh God, this feels thick. I'll let you know that. So there might be a sticker auto in here.
There we
Sounds
go.
good.
I'm hoping. Thanks, Angel. I really would love an impressionist card. I'm not getting the impression that I'm gonna pull one, but that's why they pay me the big
Smooth.
bucks. Not really.
Yeah, you
Smooth.
gotta do one of those Johnny Carson moments and put it up to your head and go, yes, this is it.
All right. Yeah, man. So I think we just pulled an auto, and I'm pretty sure this is like they're like putting stickers of this guy on the freeway, like on the side, just like graffiti stickers, because I've seen like a million of these. Nick Birdie, bye bye Birdie. No, just kidding. It's a nice card, but they did a really good job. You could see the sticker in there. There's like a gold
Yeah. Oh
border
yeah.
around it. So there we go. But it's worth it for the art. This was a thick pack because it had the sticker, and I also think because it had this nice Chris Sale in there. Another one of these rainbow foils. Really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
You're gonna see me cry on camera when I don't pull one.
Another guy who didn't play.
My wife is gonna be like, "Oh, I saw $160 came out of the account yesterday. I needed more boxes."
Exactly.
You used to be sitting in your underpants, hair all over the place, just covered in boxes of cards. Like,
Still nothing. Oh, we pulled our second autograph.
really, back to back.
Back.
Yeah. And it's not numbered either. It's a base card. So Cesar Hernandez. Man, I think like almost every autograph I pulled is like a Matt Stewart one. I have to hook Matt up with this. How much shipping to
you have to
Canada
work
is.
some trades out when you guys open his box and see how it goes.
I can't even pull one of my cards. We'd probably go through 100. Again, they're 1 in 88 packs. That's why I would love to do a base card, man. I would love to be able to, I'm grateful for doing this. Trust me. I'm still getting the cards. I'll show you them when we're done with this real quick. Man.
But this means it's more exclusive. That's all.
It is. They are. No, they are. They're short prints. They're hard to pull. So, another Master and Apprentice. Here's a good combination. The Big Hurt and Lou Bob.
Yeah,
cool.
Big Hurt.
We got a Vladdy. Not the daddy Vladdy. Little Vladdy. Let's see.
That's going to be another interesting detail of this year's set. Like 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, when people look back on cards from today, like Jason does cards from his youth,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll be some of the guys are wearing COVID masks. Yeah, it's just such a weird detail of these sets that are hopefully not going to be around for long, and like think about 30 years from now, people looking back and being like, this was a card from during a pandemic where the player's wearing a COVID mask.
So here's a short print. Here's like speaking of guys that are modern. I believe this short print, Mookie Betts.
There you go.
Maybe because of a different team, short print. I don't know. And then here's another one. This goes with our other Rizzo. Rizzo in the Hizzo. Foil. Rainbow foil.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. We're in the final three.
Well, let's see if we can do it. We got 3. We got to pull 1.
I don't think so, man. I got a pit in my stomach, and it's not from dinner. I can tell you that. I had a very nice dinner. Not looking good, guys.
If we don't manage it tonight, we'll just have to do it again.
I guess. Ronald Acuna Jr., he's the 150. So he's right on the border. Juan Soto, so some good young studs, Victor Robles, and then Shed Long. That's what happens to my hair in the winter. Or is that a long shed? I don't know. All right, guys, 2 packs left.
2 packs left. All right, we got to do
Final
it.
two. Final two.
Let's see, I got to check my messages, see if my buddy's going to pick mine up yet or not.
And I think we're due a Hall of Fame card, I believe, because I think you're supposed to get 2 of those in a box. So one of these probably has a Hall of Fame in it. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna get one of mine, unfortunately. Damn. Like literally, I almost got the same boxes yesterday. I got the same modern artists, and again, they're nice cards. I'm not knocking it at all. Was hoping to get one of mine. Kevin Graham,
nice,
killing it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that with my 91 studio cards. Like, it's a very limited set, so it's like you pull a pack, it's like, oh man, that hasn't been collated very well. So I understand how frustrating it is there, because I know you're looking for a certain card.
It's all good, man. They're in there.
In its own way, though, it does it sort of exemplifies the magic of it, doesn't it? Like, you don't know what's going to come when you buy a pack or a box, and that's part of the magic is finding out what's going to be there. It's not necessarily, getting a rare card or getting the card you're particularly looking for is great and all, but like the magic of it really is opening it and finding out what you've got rather than afterwards when you have what you were looking for.
I love how you're trying to spin it positively.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
as my wife would say, or a southerner would say, "Bless your heart."
Yes.
Yeah. So here's an angel right there. Very nice. In more ways than one, this is an angel, unfortunately. Roberto Clemente, one of the greats. So that's the Hall of Fame. We didn't get one of mine.
Card. There you go.
Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame card. It's really nice. Oh well, guys, we're gonna unlive stream this. I'm gonna Men in Black everybody, but so luckily I do have a few with me I can show you.
Hey,
so, there we go. I didn't pull these. I pulled them off of eBay. So this is one the guy sent me actually to sign for him. So this was the Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh wow, very cool.
Sweet. Yeah.
Took a signature really nicely. This is one of the pens that Topps sends us to sign our cards on, so I kept it. Hopefully they won't bill me for that. So the front, art by Maz Adams. Hopefully, I don't know. Is it backwards? Is for you
can
guys?
See it. No, that's fine.
No, it's fine. Maybe I'm backwards. Yeah. So then I got a Chris Bryant. I did.
Cool, nice one.
Like I said, there's a lot of little detail in here, like different blues and pinks and stuff like that. They give you a little rundown on the back about each player. Really cool. And then, like I said, here's Joey Votto. Where's the Maz card at? I don't know, man. That's why I have to buy them like this off eBay, like a pedestrian. I got to support myself. I like when they're asking like $150, and then I put in my watch list, and they're like, "Here's your best offer. Buy it for $120." Like, no, thank you. Some of them are crazy. I picked some of them up for decent prices though. And actually, like one thing I'll show you guys, I had shown some of this last night. I do have. I'll show you real quick. Some of the like originals that I scanned in here, just to give you guys an idea. So like, you can see this is like the Bregman, and this is bigger than what it is, but see the detail on it.
Mm-hmm.
These are all about 5x7. Show.
So how many attempts did it take you on average for a card, like before you were happy with it?
How many attempts did it take?
Yeah, like how many times did you go back through and do it over before you were happy with it enough to say, right, this is what I'm going to send them?
There were only 2 that I redid. There was a couple of them where, like, after they were sitting for a while, I felt like some of the colors dulled a little, and I went back over them. So it's tough. I think in general for an artist, the hardest part is knowing when to say that's it, because you could work on something forever.
Yeah.
No, my wife's really good about telling me, like, don't overdo it. This is Bellinger. I put like a lot of blue in his face and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is bigger than what it is. We worked like at less than probably half the size. This is what so this is cool. So this is what Topps sent me to show me like what the card was kind of going to look like.
Okay.
They put the yellow where the sticker is supposed to go to give me an idea. What's interesting is they sent me the back too to look at, and it said on it like congratulations, like the thing that it usually says about all Topps. These cards have been signed, witnessed, and for whatever. But on autographs, it doesn't say that on mine, so I don't know what happened there, but they're legit. um, so this is one I have coming in the mail. This was a Bregman autographed version. So this is numbered out of 10. They're, like I said, there are 20 of them that are numbered out of 10 that are autographed. And then another cool thing, like I'll show you. So here are the pencil scans from the like Shohei Ohtani I did in the set.
Oh wow.
So you can see the line work
That was
underneath, which
amazing.
kind of gets lost, but that's why I'm really hoping that I can do a set to showcase my ink line work. You know, I went to school for comic art and cartooning, and that's kind of where a lot of my influence comes from, is hatching. Um, so I do a lot of stuff in like black and white ink. I would really love to do a set for them like that, you know, because I think, you know, this stuff
Yeah.
would be really cool because it does get lost to a certain extent, but um,
So are you busy enough now with Topps that you don't have free time to do just do stuff on your own? I can imagine with commissions and Topps and everything that they keep you pretty busy.
they do. I've had to unfortunately say no to a couple of projects, which is the honest truth because I needed a break. I want to jump back in, so hopefully next coming year I'll be able to do some stuff. I do owe some commissions to some people who have been super cooperative. Um, so there's always something, you know, which I'm grateful for, 100% grateful for. The day that I'd rather have 10 things to do than have nothing to do. But people can always contact me. I keep a list for a commission, so there are a few people I have to get to, a few that I'm finishing up. But you know, unfortunately, like I said, I balance with a regular job, so I can't always. It would be nice to be here all day and be able to draw all day. I can't. I gotta make money, you know, and pay bills and stuff like that. So it helps with the money, but you gotta kind of pace yourself.
Your Topps money just pays for the Justin Upton collection anyway. So
Don't tell Danielle that. Poor woman. I got like a wardrobe of another man's clothes. It would be creepy out of context. Like, what if I just collected some random guy's clothing? Just happens to be a ball player, right? We all got
Like,
our things, man.
like CC Sabathia's trousers, for instance.
Oh my god, those things! I use them as a sleeping bag. He's a
You
very
guys,
tall man.
you guys should renew your wedding vows and you should wear them.
Oh god, I
Renew
need to
your
spend.
wedding vows in CC's pants.
I wouldn't need to wear a top. You wouldn't be able to tell. They literally come up to like here on me.
Really?
I'm
Yeah,
like
he's.
I'm 5'9", but I'm not. You know.
Oh
He's,
yeah, he's
yeah.
6'7".
I don't know what he is, man. He's I'll just show you the pants. That'll answer the question.
Yeah. I think you showed us those the last time you were on. Just it's crazy that a human being can be that big.
It is. Well, you got to do something when you're that tall, you know?
Why not? Why not be a Hall of Fame pitcher?
Absolutely. So, yeah. So again, in whole, we didn't pull one of my cards. They are out there. I promise. It's not a hoax. You can go on eBay, look up Impressionist 2020 Topps Gallery, check out all the inserts, all the autographs, look for original artwork. There are also printing plates to be found in here, which are used to make the actual cards. Really cool. Those are all one of one.
Nice.
Just a lot of, like I said, a lot of love from a lot of people went into this. For me, it's surreal. I hope that this is the beginning. I'd really love to do some base cards, but for now, I'm enjoying this. Um, like it's a big achievement for me, and I can't do it without people like you and people that support me. You know, it would be an empty achievement.
Well, I think we're gonna try to get ourselves a box out here, and me and John will break them. We'll have you and Josh on. You guys can talk about it there.
Oh
Yep.
boy, oh boy, I
Yeah.
won't try to. I'm not gonna try to sell anybody my balls.
Exactly.
I don't have them. I barely have visitation rights. Well,
Maz, where can anyone who's stumbled across this video find you online?
oh sure. Go ahead, buddy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just asking, where can anyone that might have stumbled upon this video find you online, where they can look at and maybe purchase some of your artwork?
Oh, sure. So you can find me on my Facebook. My personal Facebook is Maz Adams. You can find my my art Facebook, my professional Facebook, which is the art of Maz Adams. You could go to mazadamsart.com. Painted baseballs, yes. You can go to my Instagram, Maz Adams Art, which will also be on the back of the Topps card. Let's see. Twitter is Maz Adams Art. I'm probably missing something. You could use a carrier pigeon. Maybe smoke signal.
Smoke signal, yeah.
You could just whisper my name centrally. I don't know.
This is not the Friday night show. We were keeping this clean.
I'm sorry. No, there's nothing wrong with some, sensual healing.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming back on and spending this time with us, Maz, and giving us that insight. Whether we pulled some of your cards or not, it was great to get that insight from someone who's worked on the sets. Thank you so much for coming back on. Let's do this again in some capacity. We'll have to think up some other reason for you or excuse for you to come back on the show.
No offense, the reasons are endless, brother. Like wrestling, just regular baseball.
Yeah.
Sensual stuff now. Like a million reasons. Oh, he took the judge stuff off, man. I just realized that. Holy moly. That's not fair. We're still rolling tape. We gotta start over. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you guys can go support this product. Like I said, it's not just about me, it's about everybody. And it's just fun, man. You saw how long I made this last.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun ripping cards. Like I said, I went through so many packs interviewing everybody, and now I'm still at home. Like I need to talk to somebody so I can open some cards up.
Jason, do you have any wax packs handy that we could open right now?
Sure, you can choose.
I'll choose this time because I didn't get a chance to choose one during the project.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I did open enough packs. True. I mean,
okay, so I've got 87 Donners. 93 Studio, 89 Donners, the 92 Pinnacle, which is that sweet John Wetland card, the 91 Studio, which is the one that has the Steve Lake card. What's this? This is the Big League Baseball, 92 Donners, 91 Leaf, 91 Donners, and there you go.
Which one is it that has the Cal Ripken autograph?
Oh, that's the 92.
92.
Yeah.
Let's open that one. Let's open one of those. I want to try and get the Cal.
Yes. So yes, there was 5,000 autographs ripped in one of these, personally autographed by him, randomly inserted. So we'll pick one.
Fingers crossed for a Cal Ripken Jr.
So
is there any chance you could pull one of my impressionists out of there? I'll take it, man.
You've been hanging out with Fly too much.
I was gonna say that would be mind blowing.
All right. So we got a Mike Sims card who I don't remember.
Oh, I know these cards well, man.
Doug Piet for the Expos. That's all right.
Piet.
Jeff Schaefer of the Mariners, who as a Mariner fan, I don't remember this guy.
That's your era as well, isn't it?
I mean, funny enough, he kind of looks like Tino Martinez.
Yeah. I
mean, it's around the same era. But
Tino Martinez. Tino was playing for the Mariners at the time, was it not?
Yeah, it was Tino a lefty or righty?
Lefty. Well, lefty batter, righty. He threw righty.
He's like Tino's clone, kind of, but right.
So it's funny. So I gotta stop you real quick. So far, this kind of feels like the Academy Awards, like the people who have passed and nobody knows. Like this guy was the carrot dipper. Like.
Oh yeah.
We should play like Eyes of an Angel.
This guy was the director of photography on some obscure indie movie last year.
Exactly.
He's dead.
Yeah.
All right. Alfredo Griffin for the Dodgers there.
Oh, I know that name. I think we pulled him one or two times over the course of the project.
We've got a Yankee here, Gerald Williams.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
He had two stints with the Yankees. You saw him at my first Yankee game.
All right, it's his rookie card. So,
man.
Oh, I'll need to get you to pack it up and send me it, Jason.
Yeah, you got your cards. I'll send you your cards now.
Yeah, I got them.
Francisco Olivares.
What's with this? You got fettuccine Alfredo and Francisco Oliveira.
I know.
These are all Italian dishes. They're not human beings. Come on. Where's Marinara?
Yeah,
Marty Marinara. Come on next.
No. So you need a little Orlander on that.
Oh, jeez.
Grind it up, a little Orlander here on the side. It samples the flavor of things. We're going on there. All right, we got Gerald Alexander. We can't do anything with that. So
that's the most basic name ever, isn't it? Gerald Alexander.
He's in witness protection.
You got this guy, Mike Jackson.
Mike what?
Mike Jackson.
All right. We got Bob Patterson for the Pirates. I mean, this is not a good pack.
No, it's not. I'm ashamed of myself for even
Luis Aquino
suggesting this.
Oh man, we might have to open something else there. Barry Manuel.
Barry Manilow?
Yeah,
What
Barry
about-
Manilow. He plays for
what-
the when he's not in Vegas, he's playing for the Rangers.
Isn't his brother Barry Automatic?
Yeah.
That's not that good. Come
Oh
on.
my gosh.
We should just do an episode of making fun of names. That would be great.
Joe
That would be great.
Who is
It
that?
might open us up to a lawsuit though, Maz.
The best card is the last one here. We got a freight sweet music viola.
Oh, again? Him again?
Like I said, like these are not the world's greatest cards here. I mean, you're basically to kind of hope you pull the Cal Ripken.
Those are like the ones you get from the dollar store half off.
Exactly. I think I paid like $5 for this one. So
You paid too much. You got ripped off.
no. That's the fun bit. All right. We're gonna go for the fun one because this is because I've got an idea that I'm been working on. You guys have inspired me, and I'm gonna try to do something with these. But it's top secret. I'll tell you guys in about 2 or 3 weeks when I get a few of these done, and then you'll see. And I'll unleash my art on the world. All right, we'll do this, and then we'll call it a night.
I did a painting once. It was a clown. It was a clown, and it was the stuff of nightmare. It was so terrifying that I have put myself off ever painting anything ever again.
What are you, John Wayne Gacy? Painting
Quite
clowns?
possibly. It was
Yeah,
absolutely horrific. It had like a glittery, runny nose, like blood red nose that just dripped. Yeah, it was terrible. It was just horrific. Right, well, which one is this we're opening? Sorry, Jason.
Right, yeah, we're opening the 91 studio because these are awesome.
Nice, of course, sir.
All right. Jose Offerman. So
right.
he likes to watch TV, and his favorite are Cosby and other comedies. He's also a Lakers fan.
That
Yes.
aged well. Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Jose Akendo. His always includes running, boxing, basketball, golf, and tennis. He likes salsa music as well, and his favorite TV show is Night Court.
Well, he really
What?
missed the opportunity to say taekwondo is his favorite.
Yeah.
Akendo,
I know.
taekwondo.
But he likes to collect small telephones.
Small telephones, but like mobiles.
No, this is 91. There were no mobiles. I guess you
Is he for the future?
Yeah.
I think he's for the future. He's got tiny wee mobile telephones.
That's a weird
There was no
fetish.
such thing as a small telephone in 1991.
I guess you would have the brick. All right. We got
He was rich, so.
Mark Grace. His interest is golf and hockey. He enjoys rock music, likes to watch Cheers, and is a fan of the Lakers and Blues. All
The
right.
Blues, the hockey
The
team.
team or the
Hockey team. Yeah, sorry. I should say yes.
Lawrence Cameron, by the way, says he's going to try and carve an Aberdeen Oilers logo into a pumpkin. If you do, Lawrence, please send it to us and we'll share it. That sounds
the
great.
pumpkin.
A pumpkin. So this is great. Look at the Hojo here.
Oh my god.
Ah, nice.
That looks like his eyebrow goes into the bat.
It does.
It does. Yeah.
That's some. I didn't know they had Photoshop back then.
So Hojo likes to go deep sea fishing. He enjoys R&B and soul music, and he likes to watch Gilligan's Island reruns.
Okay.
But he collects fish.
He collects fish.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's I think that's called fishing.
Yeah.
He collects fish.
Oh no! This is what makes these cards so great.
Yeah.
Collects fish.
Kevin Mitchell.
Oh my god.
His interests are swimming and shopping. He likes rap music. His favorite TV shows are The Simpsons and Living Color. And
Living
he
Color.
likes
Oh,
San Diego Gulls of the IHL.
and Living Color is one of the funniest shows of all time.
So all right, we got Darren Kyle. He likes golf and fishing. Enjoys country rock music. I didn't know there was country rock music.
Country rock.
His favorite TV show is Coach. Darren Coach. He collects baseball cards, and he's a Georgetown and San Antonio Spurs fan.
What's his name? Sorry.
Darren Kyle.
Do you think maybe Darren Kyle here has a bit of a machismo issue going on, where he's just like, I don't know, he's a wee bit too macho sounding. It's almost like he's trying too hard.
His interests include fast cars and boobs.
Yeah, like I like beer. I like beer and cars and fishing and country.
Oh, my
Oh,
god.
I had a sneak peek at what's coming up, and the
Oh, dear.
last is a doozy. All right,
Good.
we got Don Slott.
Oh, what? Your mother's a slut.
Oh god.
We went there. Wow.
He's got the other guy's. He's got the other guy's eyebrows and mustache. He borrowed it for the photo.
Don, your mother's a slot. That's his full nickname.
So
That is a beautiful moustache, to be fair.
So he likes golf, tennis, and reading. He enjoys Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond?
Yeah. LA Law, the Rockford Files, and he follows UCLA and the Dallas Cowboys.
See, I have like 6 Neil Diamond records. I don't know why or where they came from, but
You're a closet Red Sox fan.
I have loads of Neil Diamond.
All right. So we got Cal Ripken Jr.
Oh,
Yay, Cal!
We hit it. We hit it. It's like hitting the auto.
Yeah.
I love him.
So he listens to top 40 music. His favorite TV shows are Cheers, LA Law, and the Young and the Restless, and the Bold and the Beautiful. What?
Is that not a fucking...
Cal.
Is that not a soap opera?
Yeah, he likes 2 soap operas. Cal's He's a fan of the Dolphins, Celtic, and Spurs. All right.
Cal Ripken Jr. can do whatever he wants, to be honest.
But how can you be a fan of the Celtic and the Spurs? Like, you can't have the 2 teams in the NBA.
He's Cal Ripken Jr., mate. He can do what he wants.
Nah, he watches so much soap operas that, we're all right.
Cal Ripken Jr. is my favorite non-Yankee.
Oh, well, I'll send you the card then. All right.
He and Ken Griffey Jr. are my 2 favorite non-Yankees.
And then you're gonna see, and then next to be Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr., and then you're gonna. What other junior do you want? Fernando Tatis. I'm sensing the theme here. So, all right, Alan Trammell, and he likes golf and sports. Doesn't say what sports, just sports in general.
I like the fact though that he's made the difference. He's differentiated between golf,
and sports,
which, as we know, and as I made clear before, is not a sport.
Golf
and
is
sports.
Yes.
Golf is a waste of fucking time, is what golf is.
We're going golfing. Remember, don't forget that.
That's like saying he likes hamburgers and food.
Yes.
We're going to go golfing together, but I don't like golf.
I think Alan spent a lot of time on his bio here because he likes classic. He likes watching sport on TV.
Sport, just the one at a time. Oh my god, I lost it.
He collects baseball cards for his children, and he's a fan of UCLA basketball and the Lakers. So,
creepiest thing about that is he doesn't have any kids.
Actually, him and his wife Barbara have 3 kids: Lance, Kyle, and Jade.
But they're not his kids.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He collected them like the fish.
Oh man, this could go so wrong so quickly. So John won't get the joke here, but I've got a Todd Van Poppel card. Oh man, he was supposed to be the big prospect here. So Todd likes hunting, fishing, and woodworking. He's a big fan of country music, and his top TV show, MacGyver.
So in other words, he's a man and a half.
Yeah, he's from Texas, so he's
that. Yeah. That's again though. It just sounds like these guys are trying too hard when they break out I like hunting and fishing and woodworking. I like country and beer, and also MacGyver is my favorite show, and I like Top Gear probably.
Yeah, it's I think this was his rookie year, so he was one of those big busts out there. But he collects team hats.
Team hats?
I don't know, team hats. And he follows the University of Texas, the Cowboys, and the 49ers. Again, how can you
Dude, in the 90s, man. I'm a Cowboy fan, unfortunately. And it was everybody was a San Fran fan or a Cowboy fan. They were always playing each other in the playoffs, man. You can't
like them both. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even I know that. Yeah,
that's like liking the Lakers and the Celtics. It's like, oh yeah, I like them both. It just doesn't fly.
Oh man.
Or liking Hearts and Hips.
Yeah, well, that would definitely be one. I'd say more, but yeah. So, so those cards are far more entertaining than trying to get that Cal Ripken card for you.
But who would like Hips? That's just silly.
I know. You go down that road. I don't know if we need to bring into this in the conversation here, John. We'll do that another time.
Big game this Saturday, Jason.
Right. Is all right. So is the game on? So
the game is on. The Rays hit a home run just before Stephen Loudon went to bed. I don't know what the score is now, but
so it's 1-0 Rays. Second, or excuse me, it's top of the second, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Right. Okay.
Who's the away team? Who's the road team? Is it the Dodgers?
No,
the Dodgers have the best record in baseball, so it'll be the Rays that'll be batting just now then.
So, top of the segment, right? Yeah, I think Rays are still batting right now.
Yeah. You ready there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
He's putting away his stuff. I got.
well, I'm putting away stuff, but I was looking to see where my collection of there they are of my 91 studio is
Your
going.
collection of fish.
Yes, I'm going my collection of fish.
Real big fish.
All right,
guys.
well, let's call it a night and let's
it.
get some baseball. So Maz, it's always a lot of fun. We'll do this again. I'll get my box shipped over here, and then we'll get you and Josh on, and we can go through the cards that way.
Absolutely, that would be fun. Well, hopefully we'll pull one. Probably not. It'll probably be a running gag. Like I made it up. We're out there. Go on eBay. Go on eBay. You guys want anything signed? Let me know. I would be more than happy. People are asking. So, and I'll be appearing again at
$150.
Yeah, $150 at RC Collectibles, December 12th. So we'll be signing stuff there too. So definitely check it out. If it's in Lebanon, New Jersey, if you're nearby, I appreciate the support. You guys rock. It's always so much fun.
Just remember that's Lebanon, Jersey, not actually Lebanon.
Yeah, don't go to Lebanon. That's much further away.
No. Just because I have a beard don't get confused.
Lebanon, New Jersey. That would be Maz. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much for joining us again.
I was saying that there is a Lebanon, Oregon.
Is there?
Yeah, that's because it was next to where I went to school.
Oh, I thought that's where you have to go.
How many Lebanons are there in America?
It's like Paris, Texas, and everything else out there. So
in Glasgow, there's one at Glasgow somewhere, isn't there?
Glasgow, yeah, I think it's like Indiana.
Yeah. There's also a place called Gary. Gary?
Oh, Gary, Indiana.
There's a place called Gary in Indiana. I think that's.
I thought you said Guy at first. I'm like, what? Guy? There's a guy? No, I got you. Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana. That's got to be the best. There's a place called Friend as well. America's got some strange place names. But
we do.
I think Gary, for me, it just takes the cake. Where are you from? I'm from Gary.
Well, what if that person's dad's name is Gary?
It makes me think of Fallout. Is it Fallout 3? It's got the vault that's full of guys called Gary. And they just run at you saying their names. It's like Gary. Because they're like, I don't know, they're zombies or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Let's call it a night. I'm quite tired, evidently. It would seem that I am a bit knackered. Thanks again, man. Jason,
pleasure,
always a pleasure. See you guys next time. Whenever we have something like this to throw together, we'll be back. But until then, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. It's good to see you, Maz. We'll talk to you later.
Too, buddy. You too, man. Thank you. All right, bye.
Bye.